Hello, YouTube. How are you doing? I hope you're having a really good Wednesday evening here. In America, most of America is suffering through a polar vortex. And so I'm assuming you are at home, hopefully keeping warm, and maybe you're crocheting or knitting and just kind of having some alone time sitting by the fire, maybe with the family. I have no idea. But why don't you join Caitlin and I here for the next 15-20 minutes and let us tell you about something fun and new on the market when it comes to crochet kits. So I am joined by my social media director, Caitlin Mall. Hello, Caitlin.
Hello. Sorry, guys. I was trying to post the video on Facebook, but
That's
of
all right.
course it's like being super
Well,
slow and
I'll
it's
let
like
you do
playing.
that.
Okay, cool.
And then I'm going to let everybody know that you and I both are just getting over. Well, I had the flu. I had the bona fide flu. I don't know if you did or not, but we were at the Creativation event, as most of you know, in Phoenix, not last weekend, but the weekend before last. And the Monday of when we were leaving the event, the 21st, I woke up with a terrible headache and just kept getting worse and worse throughout the day. And it turns out I had the flu. Caitlin went home, so got sick herself as well. So we were completely laid out the whole week of the 21st. So it feels a little strange kind of getting back into the swing of things. And when you've been sick, I don't get sick very often, and I try and stay real healthy and take my vitamins and do all the things. But man, you get worn down so quickly just by trying to catch up. So I'm doing the best I can. If you're waiting on an email response from me or a response here to one of the videos on YouTube, please bear with me. I'm doing the best I can. And Caitlin as well. We've both just been just down and out. We didn't even blog. We didn't do anything. So this is both of us coming back, and it's kind of my fair warning that there might be times where we both kind of do a hacking coughing fit. And as I say, it's like when you say cough, you have to cough almost. And so, sorry, I will do my best to not cough in your ear. And I know Caitlin will as well. So, hello, everybody. There are many of you here joining us. And hi, Ellen. Hi, Ellen. Ellen Gormley in the house, and Chris and Kim and so many of you. Hi guys, welcome over here. Hope you are staying warm. And I know it's cold here, it's chilly here, but nothing like where you are, Caitlin, up there in Pennsylvania.
Yeah, it is pretty cold. It's supposed to be like 0 degrees outside right now, but it's super windy. So like the wind chills and like the negatives and
Mm,
yeah, we're staying inside. School's been canceled, so
geez,
yay.
yeah. Wow. So my kids, they both, all three of them have no school tomorrow and Friday. Just, I guess it was just like a teacher sort of in-service day or something. I have no idea. So they are already planning on being home, and I'm putting them to work because I'm in the middle, as you know, Caitlin, I'm in the middle of writing 4 different books. All of them are due next week. And so I am putting my kids to work on the final touches of these last items that need to get made with big yarn, big needles, big hooks. And I'm gonna have my own little sweatshop here at the house. Probably shouldn't say that, but that's what I'm gonna have because mommy needs some help. Kids don't know that yet, though. So they're like, "Yay, I get time off." I'm like, "Woo, free labor."
Yeah, lucky them.
Anyways, all right. So, Caitlin, without further ado, let's go ahead and jump in and let everybody know what we're unboxing today.
Sure. So, welcome everybody to our first unboxing of 2019. If you're new to the Marley Bird channel, hello, welcome, hello. Make sure you check out a bunch of the videos. This is part of the podcast, an extension. And if you haven't seen the unboxings from last year, you can go back into the YouTube channel to check them out, or check out the page that we posted on Facebook, on the website that has all of the videos as well. So this year, we are starting off the year. I want to make sure I say this right. So I'm looking at my computer screen that has all my notes up here. And it's Annie's Caring Crochet Kit Club. Sorry, guys. And so we chose to start with Annie's because the message behind this subscription box is just something that, we both feel close to, with donating to charities. We do so much with our hands and so many projects, and you get to a point where you just have too much, or you want to make something, but you don't really need something for yourself. You don't really have somebody to give something to. And so this is a great opportunity that allows you to keep making things, but have something to do with them. And Annie's is not here tonight. They could not be with us. So we said, that's fine. I gave them a list of questions of what we wanted to cover. And I said, we'll just run with it. And if there's any questions, leave them in the comments or email us, and we will make sure that we get that covered with Annie's for you. Okay, so this Kit Club, like I said, is it's a subscription box, and it is monthly. So that's just like every other one that we've been doing. Well, except Destination Lane. That's a bi-monthly because you get a bag and a yarn, but that's an anomaly. This is a monthly subscription, and each month you get a kit which features a new pattern, and it features a charity. And the point is that you get the kit, you make up the pattern, and then you send your finished product off to this charity. And so it's a great way to be exposed to new charities, to new patterns, to new designers, potentially new yarn, but actually doing something that matters. And each month it's a different charity that they feature. And so you're always getting something different, which I think is really great as well. So I asked them how the program got started. And they told me that it was started based off of the recommendations of an employee. Just because, you're making these projects, you don't always have a recipient in mind when you're done. You get this stack of finished projects, either you're no longer using them, you didn't really have the intention, but you wanted to make it. You made it, you forgot to swatch. There's all kinds of scenarios of.
No, they never do that. They are I'm not even going to say anything kind.
Yeah.
They're adamant swatchers.
Yeah. But there's always a reason, you have your finished projects. And so rather than just letting them sit there, let's donate them to a charity and get people using them that actually need them. And so what they did is they did this club so that you could know about different charities, because a lot of times you don't have something that's super local, or you don't know what you have local. So these are all kind of more on the national scale. But it at least gives you an idea, and you can go looking for something local if you want to.
There's a question in the chat room I want to ask real quick.
Sure.
People are asking the skill level to participate.
Oh, geez.
I know,
of course,
sorry.
That's the one I forgot to ask.
All right, well, you can come back to that. My guess is that it would be any skill level.
Right. I think it is, but let's look at the pattern when we see it, and we'll see what that has. And we can always double check with Annie's on what they have. But from the pictures that I've seen of their projects, they're not super advanced. Okay. It's up to an intermediate, just because, like there's some hats in there, so some shaping and things like that, but nothing super intense that you can't work through.
Okay.
So far, they featured charities that included sick kids, veterans, cancer patients, and Alzheimer's so far. And so I asked them, how do you come up with who you're going to feature, what charity you're going to feature? And they said it actually starts with the project first, and they will pick what pattern they want to be in their next box. And from there, they say, okay, who does this fit? Who is the demographic that would want to wear this or want to have this? And then they go and they find a charity that ties back into the pattern that they're featuring for that month. So they've even done pets, or they're going to be doing pets this year. I'm not sure which it is. But so, they run the gambit of different organizations. I asked if, we could reach out to them, if you're a member and whatever, and said, hey, I have an organization that I'd really like to have featured, or I think would be a great fit. They said, just go to their customer service email and you can give them suggestions there, and then they can see if it fits with whatever they have coming up.
Okay. That's a good little piece of advice.
Right. And so this is a crochet only club. There is not a knit version at this point in time. Doesn't mean they won't have one, but they've only been running this for 7 months. So it's still a very new subscription and business for them. So give it time, and then potentially they'll throw in knitting as well. I'm not sure. Okay, so I asked kind of how many people are currently involved, where are they located? Is it all the US? You know, give us some reference. And they said that they have thousands of crocheters that are across the US and Canada that have joined already. They love the kits and that they're an inspiration about bringing help to others, giving a greater sense of purpose in one of their favorite hobbies. So that's exactly why I was drawn to it in the first place, because I think it's so important to help others. And why not do it with the gift of our hands that we're already using to make projects? So
Mhm.
I thought that was great. So they featured 7 charities so far. A new one is added each month. So far, they haven't repeated. That doesn't mean they won't. You know, they're just kind of going through what they have and suggestions that they're getting. Okay, so one of the things I did ask them was, are you obligated to send the finished item to the organization that you're featuring? And I asked that because A, if you don't get it done in a month, then what happens? Or B, you love the project, but you want to keep it local instead of sending it somewhere where you don't know that it's going to go. And they said, you can do it whatever you want with it. You are not obligated to send it to the organization. It's not like they have a quota of, oh, we have 100 people getting kits. You're going to get 100 finished products. It's kind of whatever they get is an added bonus to what they have. So you don't have to feel like it has to go to that organization. It can that they've done. It can go to anyone that you know of, or it can just go to something local that you know of that's going on as well, if it fits your needs. There is a Facebook community, and it allows you to share what you're working on, the different projects, and it's also about where you're sending it, any feedback you're getting from people on things. So there is that community aspect that you're not doing this alone either, which is really great, because I know, I'm part of a prayer shawl group, and that's a great thing because I get to go and sit with these people once a month, and we get to work together on, this craft that we love while we're doing it for somebody who, needs a little something, needs to know that somebody's thinking about them, caring about them. And that's really what this is all about, is getting out to those organizations of people that just need a little something,
Yeah.
hey, I'm thinking about you. I'm wishing you luck. You're not alone.
So, yeah, it looks like you've piqued people's interest because they are curious about a couple things. They wanna know,
Okay.
where do they go to sign up? How
Oh,
much is it? What
sure.
about shipping fees?
Sure.
And all of that good stuff. So
Sure. So we
I'm working along on my little project as you're talking, so I
Yes,
figured.
I see. Um, so, okay, we will put a link in the show, or not the show notes, in the description when we're done here. But if you search for Annie's Caring Crochet Kit Club, it'll come up. The cost is $19.99 plus $5.95 shipping each month. In Canada, it's $6.95 shipping. Um, and that's the only difference. I don't think, yeah, I just looked, they're not shipping anywhere other than the US and Canada. So if you're outside of that, sorry, that's where they're sticking right now, in that realm. Um, we do have a special coupon code for you guys tonight. Hold on, let me just scroll here in my
While you're
notes.
scrolling, I wanna say, "Thanks, Chris Lopez, I love it too." Alright, that's it, go ahead.
Is she talking about your hat?
She's talking about my hat. See, even because it's so cute. I'm just gonna click to it while you're scrolling because it's so adorable. I love my hat.
Anyway,
I know. Excuse me.
no,
Oh
guys,
gosh.
this is not a good mix between the two of us. But anyway, we'll make it work. So, okay, if you use the code Marley, Marly, you will get 50% off of your first box. So use the code Marley, Marly, when you sign up, and you will get 50% off your first box. And we'll put that link into the description when we're done here.
Okay.
Okay.
So code is Marley.
Yes.
No E, you guys. There's no E
No.
in my name. There's no E. All right. Cool.
Okay. So I did ask also about, what if you don't finish your project in a month? Because let's be honest, a month sounds like a long time. sounds like something super duper achievable no matter what the project is. And then let's get realistic that life happens and a month goes by and you're like, crap, I didn't even get halfway through my project yet.
I
I
didn't even
mean,
open that box.
yeah,
I've been there.
um, it happens. And so the thing is, like I said before, it doesn't matter. It's okay. You can still ship it to whatever organization is being featured, or you can ship it to the one of the current month or a past month or anything like that. It really is just an added bonus for them. They're not waiting for your project to come through as part of their quota or anything, I
Cool.
think, in my opinion.
Yeah. So there is a good question here. Karen Grand Prix is asking, can it be billed to you as she doesn't have a credit card? I think that's a question you'd have to ask Annie's.
Yeah, I'm not really sure. I know that when they sent me the package, it did have like an invoice on the front, but I'm not sure. I'm assuming it's going to be just like any of their magazine subscriptions that they also run. So if you can pay through a check there, I'm sure you can hear, but you're going to have to email their customer service and ask them because I don't know the for sure answer to that. Okay, so hold on, I just want to read through this. Okay, so the patterns included with the kit, oh, here it is, are designed as beginner to easy skill levels. So that's going to be your level for everything. Again, this is one of those things that I like to call a palette cleanser. It's a quick project. You can do it between projects, something to get your hands doing something else. If you're working on knitting, switch to crochet, or just to get a quick project, a quick win in there. This is a great idea, and then you can mail it out. There is 5 free gifts that you get with your first shipment. So not only do you get 50% off the box, but you also get 5 free gifts with the first box that you get. And that includes an illustrated stitch guide. You get 3 crochet hooks in size G, H, and I, because those are the 3 most common that they're using. But again, you might have to swatch. You might be switching around. So roll with it. And you'll also get a tapestry needle to weave in your ends. Oh, Lord. I don't know why we did this tonight.
I sound like I'm a smoker.
Yeah,
Jeez.
about right. So some of the kits so far have included chemo hats for cancer patients, blankets for seriously ill and traumatized children, scarves for the active and retired military, slippers for women and children in shelters, snuggle baskets for pets in shelters, and a bunch of other things that they're still doing and coming out with.
Fantastic.
Yeah. And so I also asked them too. So Annie's this is not the only subscription box that Annie's has. They have a wide range of them that go even outside of knitting and crocheting, go into jewelry making. They have
Quilting.
just a women's craft box of the month. They have a kids craft box of the month. They have all these different things. So for some reason, you start with this, you don't like it, you decide, I just need a month break or whatever. You can switch your clubs or your subscriptions between what they have in their range. I don't know how instantaneous it is, because, there's always that back end processing. So you might have to say, okay, I'm going to get next month, but not the next month. Again, talk to their customer service if you want to do that. But I thought it was great that they do have that flexibility that you can float between them if you really want to change what you have going on. They also said that all of their kits are backed 100%, or they have their 100% satisfaction guaranteed. You can return any kit that you don't want within 21 days for a refund, or cancel your subscription at any time for any reason. So you can change your shipment frequency or put all your accounts on hold, again, all online, or contacting their customer service. So they really do have flexibility for what's going on in your life.
Cool. That's very cool. Sweet. Are you ready to open it?
Sure.
All right. While you're doing that, I'm going to try and look for some of the pictures that I took of me in the shawl that I did for the Annie's Creative Studio
Okay.
that just went live, so that we can talk about that too.
Okay. So when I opened it up, so they did send me this. So you get this little packet here, and inside is your stitch guide, which they sent over. And then you can open it up, and inside it just tells you how to do all the basic stitches, changing your color. So really, this is truly for a beginner to have. And on the
Mhm.
back, it tells you like the weights and things like that, everything you would need to know. And you get your, hold on a second here. They're kind of stuck in there. So you get your 3 hooks in your 3 different sizes, and you get a straight tapestry needle. So not the bent tip, but these are still great. It's a metal, it's not plastic. So that's a great thing. Okay, so inside I got a little packet with my pattern and my yarn. The colors are beautiful. I don't know that I would want to give this away, but it is all packaged. I know. Listen to me. I have a lot of other yarn. I can give them another color I don't like. No, I'm just kidding. Well, maybe not. But anyway, don't tell anybody. Okay, so this actually comes with 2 hat patterns that you can make, and these are the chemo caps. So this is a past kit. This is not like the kit coming up next, because you can find this on their website. But when you open it up, oh, it's designed by Edie Ekman.
Oh, I
Is
love
the
Edie.
one, and the basket weave is by Becky Stevens. Do you know Becky Stevens? I don't recognize
I
that
don't
name.
know Becky Stevens, no.
But so yeah, so they give you 2 options. So you can pick what you like. You have your full pattern, all the information. And this charity is going to Knots of Love. And we actually featured them on our
Yeah.
blog not too long ago about what they have to do. So, and then you get your 2 balls of yarn. So one for each of the hats, but yet they're coordinating. So you know, could do a bigger project, because, you know, you think about this. If I don't want to do the hats, I could take these 2 balls and I could make a scarf or a shawl and pass it on to another organization, or potentially whatever this organization is with what they want, you know, and everything else. So
Yeah.
it's a really cute little kit. It comes with the yarn and a pattern, and you're making a difference by sending this off. So I really like this. I think it's a great idea. And hopefully you guys all think it's a great idea too.
I love it. I think it's cool, and they are cute. So one of the things with Annie's, so here I gotta pull up my Annie's. I just closed it. Okay, I'm gonna click over. So those of you who don't know, Annie's, they are also the company that usually puts out the magazine Crochet World, or Crochet exclamation point, which Drew Borski calls Crochet Bang, because I guess the exclamation point says bang, or like it's, I don't know, he calls it Crochet Bang. And then Creative Knitting. So they do items like that. But they also have Annie's Creative Studio. And so if you go to the anniescatalog.com, you'll see where there's Annie's Creative Studio. And in the Creative Studio, you can see links to past episodes of the Knit and Crochet Now television show. FYI, I think I'm on episode 5 or 6. It's season 5 or 6. I don't remember. But you could check those out. But then there's also the Annie's Creative Studio, which you can be a member of. And I recently did a shawl. And I'm going to call it an asymmetrical shawl. It's a unique shape. And we did different stitches. I did different stitches. And I teach these videos to show you how to make all the stitches to make the shawl completed. And so it was just released. Gosh, it was the Friday when I left for AFCI. So it was released January 18th. So 2 of the episodes have been released. There will be 11 total. And I want to show you what the shawl looks like. So what I'm going to do here is, if I can open this up, I want to share my screen, but let me figure out how to do that while I'm trying not to cough up a lung too. All right, so let me see if I can share my screen. Y'all have to tell me if it's working. And share screen. That's the one we want. And share and present to everyone. Okay, can you see my screen, Caitlin?
I can see it. I'm trying to see if I can see it on my phone.
Okay, I'm waiting for the chat room for y'all to tell me if you can see my screen. I'm trying to be patient, y'all. Just want to make sure.
Because I know the last time we did this, it didn't work. So I was trying to. It seems like
Yeah,
it's
I'm
like
pretty sure. Yep, they can
hard
see my screen.
to.
Cool. So
Okay.
you can obviously see my arrow here, but this is like if you were inside Annie's Creative Studio, it would be part 1 of the Crochet Skill Builders shawl I did, called the Chic Shawl. And then this would be part 2. But I want to show you, I'm going to drag this over here. Maybe if it will do it, because I have 2 screens here. That's why I'm not sure if this is going to work. Let's see here. Sorry, guys. It's impromptu. You gotta love technology. And let's condense that and bring this over. There we are. Can you see that?
I
So
can.
that
Yep.
is obviously that's me just sitting down with the shawl, but it is a shawl. It's to a point right here, and then it goes to the larger edge. So as it wraps around, you have a thinner edge and a bigger edge. And so there's many different ways you can wear it, but this is where I have it all kind of pulled up where you fold it in the center and just tuck it through. This is just wrapped around me, and then Joey took this picture where you can see the point is down here on the back and it just goes up and wraps around. It's a fun shawl pattern. If you're interested, there I am. If you're interested, it's part of the Annie's Creative Studios Crochet Skill Builder series right now. So I would love it if you'd go over there and join in the fun. If you like the videos I do here on YouTube, then you won't be disappointed because they're very similar. I go through each step of the way to make the shawl, and you can learn some really great crochet skills. And the way I put the shawl together is truly unique and fun and different. And so the color combinations that are available to you, it uses chic sheep yarn, is crazy. So there are so many different color combinations. If the colors that are chosen for the sample that they have me make are not your cup of tea, don't worry. There are many other colors you could choose from. So I would love it if y'all would check that out. So that's Annie's Crochet Skill Builder series, and it's the Annie's Creative Studio. And that's still all in the Annie's, gosh, they're kits, and they do tours, and they do the Knit and Crochet Now television show. I mean, they just do all sorts of things. So Caitlin, I'm gonna click over to you, and I'm gonna scroll through some of these comments.
Okay.
There's some questions, so I want to make sure
Okay.
that you're able to answer those. So I'm
Sure.
going to click on you, and I'm going to scroll up here. Let's see. What if I want to donate my creation to a local charity? Could I do that? And I know you've already answered that, but go ahead and do that again.
Yes, they have no problem with that. Like we said before, so this one that they sent us, their featured charity is Knots of Love, but Knots of Love is not expecting any number of hats to come through. So if you make something, whether it's the pattern that you get or you use the yarn for something else and you want to donate it locally, that's perfectly fine. They just love the idea that you're donating it somewhere to people who need it.
Awesome. Tamara Kelly's here too. Hi, Tamara.
Hey,
She says to
Tamara!
say hi. Let's see. Some people are saying it all looks super fun and easy. They love making hats. And then is it a month-to-month subscription? Can she cancel anytime?
Yes, you can cancel whenever you want.
Awesome.
I think it's an automatic renewal for your payment. But if you don't want to get the next month, you just have to go into your online account and you can cancel it whenever you want.
And then there's a question, is it free?
No.
Short and sweet.
Yeah. Hold on, I was pulling up the price again. It is $19.99 per month. And if you're in the US, it's $5.95 shipping on top of that. And if you're in Canada, it is $6.95 shipping instead.
Awesome. Let's see here. I think those are all of the questions. People are then asking about the shawl scarf thing. Yeah,
I mean,
we're,
and then, sorry, I just wanted to throw this in there. You don't pay to send, okay, so you pay the shipping to send the item to the charity then, but you don't have to pay for the charity to take your item. Like there's not
got it.
there's not a fee for sending in your item other than whatever it takes to ship it.
Got it. There's a request for you to show the what you got again just one more time because there's some people who came late.
So these are the hats that they're featuring in this kit for the month. So you get the pattern for both of these. And then the featured charity is Knots of Love that they're asking that you send it to, or wherever local or not local that you want it to go to.
Cool.
And then you got the 2 balls of yarn. So one for each of the hats.
Awesome. Cool. So those are the big questions there. The other questions were about my scarf shawl piece. Yeah, it could be a scarf, it could be a shawl, it could be a wrap. It literally it's so versatile and it's really big. And I tried to really make it, of course it's a crochet along, and I tried to make it build in the skill level that you work each stitch pattern. I really gave a lot of thought to it, guys. So, I mean, I really like it. Like I was shocked at how much I really liked it when it was all finished. I'm like, this is great. And it's truly something different. Another question people are asking is about my hat pattern. Where can they get my hat pattern? I am going to tell you to stay tuned for this hat pattern that I have on. This is a brand new design. There is nothing in this brim to make it actually stand up and out from my forehead. Can you see that? That is just knit. And it's a new way that I design something. So I can't wait to share it with all of you. So just stay tuned for that. And that kind of leads me to the big event that we have going on this Sunday. Caitlin, do you want to talk about it a little bit? Oh, as she coughs.
Sorry, sure. So this Sunday is our second annual game day mystery make along. Yes, it is a mouthful. Yes, it's worth coming and checking out. It's a lot of fun.
Right.
So basically what happens is we run on Eastern time and we start at 10 o'clock in the morning Eastern and we run until 5 o'clock in the afternoon Eastern. And each hour you get a new section of your mystery pattern. So nobody knows what we're making. Okay, I shouldn't say nobody. Marley and I know what we're making. Nobody else does. There will be a knit version and a crochet version, so everybody can feel free to join us. We have all the information up on the blog. If you go to marleybird.com/blog, and the first post that comes up is all about the mystery make along, and it'll tell you how much yarn you need, all the materials that you're going to need for the project, and that's going to be your home base that you're going to go back to every hour. And each hour, Marley or I, whoever gets the short straw that hour, will be posting the new clue or the new section of the pattern right from there. So you'll just go back there, you'll find the hour that you're up to, and you'll click it and you'll see the pattern.
Yeah.
So
last year we had there were so many people trying to get on at the same time that the website crashed. I have upgraded my host this year. I have told them that we are going to have a huge number of visitors. So they are fully aware that there is going to be a massive amount of traffic. So fingers crossed that we have prepared this year for no crashing. But if it goes down for some reason, just give us a couple minutes. We are working on it. Trust me. This is a big event. The instructions will be coming up. One thing that I'm getting emails for is, if you're not part of Facebook, can you still join in? Well, absolutely. You can still make the item, but you will not be eligible for the grand prize, because we are doing that on Facebook specifically. But if you're making items and you use the hashtag game day make along, right? Game day make along. All the details are in the blog. I can't remember right off the top of my head. If you use that on Instagram, I'm going to, throughout the day, randomly just look up that tag. And if I see something that I really like, I'm just going to randomly give out prizes throughout the day. So you don't know what they are. Caitlin doesn't know what they are. And I'm just going to willy-nilly give them out whenever I feel like I want to. So it's just a day of fun. You don't have to watch football. You can watch football. You can do anything you want.
Right. And it all takes place before the game. So if you do want to watch the game, technically you should be done. If you're busy when we start, because we know 10, 9, 8, that'll be 7 o'clock on the West Coast. So if you're not ready to start, don't worry. The patterns are always going to be there. It's just a new section of it is going to come out each hour. And there is a link in the blog post to get you to the Minions group. And from there, or to the event, you'll see the event as well. And just click in the event that you're going, and then that'll let you know, like, hey, the new pattern is up, because we'll keep putting comments in there, because every hour we're going to put a new thread in. So if you do have any questions, you can ask us there, to make sure it all stays organized. And then you'll have to post your pictures there for winning the grand prize. And you'll get 24 hours after the last clue or last
more
section.
than 24 hours. Because it's midnight Monday night is when you have to have your finished piece.
Over 24 hours to be able to participate. So like I said, if you can't start exactly at 10 o'clock Eastern, still join us. You have plenty of time. And for those of you who may be rolling your eyes about from last year, how if you chose the knit version and it was almost impossible to finish in 24 hours, we took that into consideration this year, guys. You will be able to finish it within the time frame.
Yes, I finished it in 8 hours. Like, So I know you can. I know you can do this for sure. Um, it's unique. It's different. You haven't done it before because it's my own pattern, so it's brand new. And just want you guys to come and have fun and be encouraging to one another. So far, we have over 2,000 people who have said they are either joining or are interested. It's going to be fun, guys. So we would love for you to join in the fun with us. For people who are asking, are there going to be videos? I am going to say that that is a possibility, but I'm not going to say yes or no because it will all depend on how much I get done and how much is needed. So just come and join the fun. Come join the Marley's Minions group and have a good time. After the fact, for those of you who are like, oh, I want the pattern later, we will have it as a downloadable PDF for purchase without ads. So you'll be able to get that as well. Christine Crisp is asking, are international people eligible? Yeah, you can participate. The grand prize option is only open to the US and Canada, but the random prizes I'm giving out throughout the day, those are international because they're all going to be digital. So yeah, you're totally cool to participate. I mean, just come and join the fun. That's part of the joy of the game day mystery make along. And it doesn't require a lot of yarn. So those of you who are like, oh, I'm so picky what I use my yarn for, blah, 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 come on, for real. Just grab your yarn and come do something for fun because it's going to be fun. It's going to be fun.
Yeah, and don't
So
forget too, we
yeah,
are doing the bingo event again. So during the actual Super Bowl game, you can either be making or you can be playing along with us with a little bit of bingo, which is also in the blog post. You can find all the details there. So
right.
you don't have to participate in that. Really, you don't have to do anything with the Super Bowl. It's just this day
Yeah.
that we chose to do it since we know a lot of people are kind of at home.
Yeah.
So
Kimberly Woolback is asking, how many total hours do you have to complete it? Kimberly, you have as long as you want. But if
right.
you want a chance to win one of the grand prize packages, then you have to have it completed by midnight Monday. And that's midnight Eastern time on Monday. So it starts 10 a.m. Eastern time on Sunday, and you have all the way till midnight on Monday to finish it. So a long time. You have a long time. And you can do it, guys. I know you can do this. I'm just like, just trust me, you can do this. It should be fun. I hope you guys are having fun. Okay, I think that's everything from us. Right, Caitlin?
Yeah. Sorry, guys.
Sorry.
Uh, we're
Oh,
getting through it.
I can't wait. Like, oh my gosh. I can't wait till the cough is gone.
I know.
It just sticks around.
Yep.
Anyways, all right, guys. So that's it from us. I do have a video that I'm hoping to get up by Friday, just in general, here on the YouTube channel, because I know you haven't had one in a week because I've been sick. So I'm hoping to get one up. And other than that, go and check out the Game Day Mystery Make Along blog post. All the details of everything you need to know, it's in that blog post. Join the Marley's Minions group. The link is in the blog post, so you'll be able to find it. And we'll see you on Sunday. Come and have some fun with us. It'll be a good time. So yeah, Caitlin, you have anything else?
No, but we will be back here next month. We've already got somebody lined up for our next unboxing. So be sure to keep an eye out in the Facebook group and the Facebook page for when that one will be coming out next.
Fantastic. Thank you, Caitlin. And thank you, all of you guys that have joined us today, learning about the Annie's caring crocheting kit. Annie's
Yes.
Annie's
Annie's
caring.
Caring Crochet Kit Club.
There you go. So go check that out. We'll put a link in the video description box of this video. I'll also include the link to the Game Day Mystery Make Along. Hopefully you'll be able to join in with us. I am going to go and get something to coat my throat because it feels really dry and raw. And I will see you guys later. Bye.
Bye.